Welcome to ArsenGirl Gaming. Please subscribe and then ring the bell. That way you won't miss out on my future videos. Hello everybody and welcome back to ArsenGirl Gaming. My name is Heather and I thank you for joining me for more Farm Together fun. Today I'm starting a new short series on my channel called Farm Together House Tours. This is tour number 1. I'm going to show you in the course of these tours all of the houses that you can build in the game, and all of them take a pretty substantial amount of time to build. And when I was building them, I had no idea what I was in for each one. So I wish I had had a video like this for myself. So I thought, why not make one for you guys, just in case you have the same questions. We're going to take a tour of 3 houses in each video, and I will show you the exterior, the interior, and we'll talk about what it costs to build them. And if they come from a DLC, I probably won't know through the course of the tours, but I will find out and put it in the description of the video so that you can find out for yourself if there's a house that you want to get your hands on. I will make sure you have the information needed. So we're going to start the tour with my treehouse, which is the very first house I built in the game and still one of my favorites because it will always have a soft spot in my heart just for being my first. Let's go ahead and pop in. And I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so you can see the layout. It is a 3-room house. Now, I can't remember exactly what it looked like when I got it. I may have tweaked. I know I put that window in there and I put a counter in the kitchen. I haven't done a whole lot to any of the houses yet because that'll be coming in a future series of videos where I decorate each house. But for this one, know that yours might look a little different. I do have some items like this piano and the easel. These are so I can do jobs and pay my farm hands. So, okay, so I have those 2 things in this little entryway. And then there's another room back here, which I assume would be the bedroom. And then we have this big eat-in kitchen where I have 2 stovetops. You can put 2 of the cooking items into the house and only 1 of each of the other items, just in case you're wondering. And I did put this countertop in here way back when, just to kind of check it out. I can't remember if I changed the wallpaper or not, but it's quite possible. So let's go ahead and give you a bird's eye view. You can hear my items cooking. I think I'm making like fish curry. It gives you 30 tickets, so it's well worth investing in. Helps me keep my farm people working. You can see just a sampling of the flooring, of the paints, the windows. Like if you notice, I have this cute one with a curtain here, but in this room, default tends to be this ugly mini blinds. So, all right, that's it. That is the treehouse. Let's go and visit my next house. Okay, this next house is the stone house. So it is teeny tiny. I do believe this is no DLC needed. Actually, all the houses I believe in this walkthrough or tour have no DLC required to get them. They come with the base game. So you may have to level to a certain level to unlock them. But let me zoom out just to show you. This one is a 4-room house. So we walk into this entryway, and for some reason I put my job stations over here. And oh good, I'm glad this one is ready to harvest. I want to talk about the job stations just a little bit. So I went ahead and harvested my synthesizer, but let me show you options that I have to make music with the synthesizer. Now they have to be unlocked by hitting certain levels of earlier music for this, but once you get up there, then this Ode to Joy is now my perfect favorite because I get 2 ribbons and 24 tickets to pay my farm hand. You'll see a few of them have ribbon options, but that's the only one that gives me 2 ribbons. So this is the one I tend to play the most often. So I'm going to go ahead and start that up. All right, and my painting is not done, but I'll have her go ahead and work on it while we're here, and then we'll come into the kitchen. This is the kitchen room. Look at that ceiling. Oh, I love it. All right, and I have two cooktops in here as well. One making, oh, I guess they're both making tiramisu. All right, and those gave me 25 tickets. There is no food option that gives you ribbons, which is kind of disappointing. I hope they'll add that with a future update because I definitely like getting tickets and ribbons at the same time. Uh, Now that I have unlocked everything and I have enough resources in my game, I'm tending to do these two as long as when I get here I have the right resources for them. So the fish curry is my favorite because it does give me 30 tickets, which keeps everybody working without fail. So, and you'll notice actually that when you go to decorate your houses, it requires tickets as well. So to have a good amount of tickets is to your benefit. All right, let's go ahead and go to my third and final house in this tour. Okay, this house is the farmhouse. It is just that. It's all they call it is the farmhouse. This is probably my most finished house to date. I've started working on it a little bit, but I have stopped because I do want to cover that with you guys in a future decorating video. But I have been working on this area of my farm, and so this is basically the farm. And my farmhouse is here. We've got the little camping trailer next to it. That does not come with it, only the house within that yellow square. But you can see I kind of spruced up the area around it to kind of give it some ambiance. And let's go ahead and go in. All right, so we walk into the entryway. I have changed the wallpaper, kind of given it a nice soothing color. And this is a 5-room house as well. So you've got the main room and then 4 rooms off of it. And like I said, I have started decorating it a little bit. I put in these windows, I changed the wallpaper, put down the plants, played around in the kitchen a little bit, added that window. I did not do the ceiling, but oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And you can see I have fish curry working on the stove at the moment. My kitty likes this house too. Always have something going in at least 4. I think I have 4 of my houses at the moment with stuff going on, so that I'm always harvesting tickets and ribbons. So it just makes it a lot easier to move the farm itself along. So here's the big bedroom area, and then we have another bedroom, I think, and yet another room that could be a bedroom. I haven't really decided what else I want to do with this, but I'm already really pleased with how this room's coming along. The one thing I haven't figured out, and I'm thinking, is when you change the walls, you get a different rooftop or ceiling top based on what you do in each room with the walls. I'm going to have to play with that theory as I decorate, but I'm pretty sure that seems to be the case. Now, that being said, and we've toured all 3 houses, I just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea of what kind of cost you're looking at with decorating. So let's go into the shopping menu. And you can see we start off with the jobs tab, and these are the items you can put in your house for jobs. Like I mentioned earlier, you can only have one of the painting, one of the pianos, and then you can have 2 of the cookers. So I've even seen some people's houses that have 2 of the same stove. So that must be possible, even though I have not attempted that yet. Then you have pages like this. This is furniture, so you have a whole bunch of different furniture styles. Something that's sure to please everyone. This was one of the Halloween event items, so you do unlock special items down the line, depending on what you participate in. And then we have even more furniture. This would be countertops, things like that. They call this storage. I don't know that it actually gives you storage, but you also can see as I'm running over everything that they have a diamond and a ticket cost for the most part. Some items just have diamond costs, but most do include tickets. So be aware of that, which is why I haven't decorated yet. I wanted to get a lot of tickets going on. Then we have our appliances. Isn't that fridge just the cutest? And so we've got all these. You see this telephone? Yep, you used to have to dial by putting your finger in the circle and rotating it around. I'm glad that was not part of my lifespan. But we've got some really fun little appliances. Hopefully, they will add more as time progresses because for me, this is the most Sims like part of the game, and I just love decorating. So I'm very excited. Okay, then we have decorations. So you've got different windows, some lighting, some rugs. You've got panels here, fireplaces. So there you go. Just some neat stuff to decorate with. There's also some accessories. So you can clutter up the place, which I love cluttering. And then we've got our wallpapers. So I'm going to go over here. Okay, so look as I scroll over here how the ceilings change. So I'm glad they show us that because I had never noticed that until now. But there you go. So depending on the walls, might get a different ceiling. Very fun. And then we have some flooring. Again, hopefully they'll add just a lot more to this. And some doors. So you can change out the doors in the house if you want to, or you can just leave them as they come. So that is it in a nutshell, just looking at the houses. There's 3 of the houses of my house tour series. Each one, like I said, will hopefully have 3 houses for you to look at. But before we go away, let's check out exactly what it will cost you to get your hands on these houses. All right, starting with the treehouse or tree cabin, it is 15,000 coins. There are 4 stages. Each stage takes 1 hour, which I think is drastically less than it was when I built the treehouse, because I'm sure it took like 4 days for mine to build. I'll have to go back. I did capture one of my earlier videos. I'll have to check that out, but I know it was not an hour. So anyway, this is the fastest one you can build. So if you want to start with it like I did, highly recommend that. Then we've got the stone house. This is 120 diamonds to buy and then 120 diamonds per stage. And there are 4 stages. So 6 hours for each stage. So you're looking at a solid 24 hours if you're on top of it. Probably more likely a day and a half to get it up and running. Then last but not least, the farmhouse. This one costs you ribbons. So you're going to use 10 ribbons to buy it. 10 ribbons per stage, 4 stages, 12 hours a stage. I mean, conservatively, you could build it in 2 days if you're on your game. I would say probably 2 to 4 days turnaround to get this house up and running. So there you go. You guys can kind of take a look at the houses, see what you want to build, and I'd love to hear your build experiences. If you have a favorite house, if there's a house you definitely want me to tour. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know you watched. And if you want to see more and you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would go ahead and subscribe and then ring the bell because the bell's what lets YouTube know that you would like to be notified when I post something new on the channel. And that way you don't miss out on anything coming down the line. And I have lots more coming. More Farm Together, more Sims 4, more My Time at Portia, and another couple of really great things that I have in the pipeline, including some more Planet Zoo, if you're a fan of that. So you guys, until next time, have a great one.